Hello everybody, it's Suzanne here. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Things have been going on, been busy, went on vacation, and now I'm back. So, thanks for stopping by to Face to Face Beauty, where I teach you how to do your makeup. For those of you who are new, thank you for peeking in. If you like what you see, kindly hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to click on the bell so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. If you're not new, welcome back. Glad you are here. Today I was thinking about showing you what my summer makeup routine is at the moment, and I'm telling you, I'm kind of loving it. It is very natural. It's kind of quick and easy. That's what I like, using some just quick and easy products. So let's begin. Foundation. Okay, I've already applied my skincare half an hour ago, maybe even longer. Got waylaid doing something else, but let's start off with foundation. Well, foundation for me right now means something completely different. It means a tinted sunscreen, and this one is by Alastin Skincare, which by the way, this is not sponsored. I have to tell you, I carry this at my skincare studio. It is phenomenal. Hit me up if you want to get some. I have a link for you to order, and they will ship it directly to you. But this is the HydraTint by Alastin. Let's put on those glasses. And it's called, so it's HydraTint Pro Mineral Broad Spectrum SPF of 36. It's water resistant to 40 minutes. And what I love about this is because, first of all, it's tinted and it's mineral. I don't know if you caught this, but it has been shown that chemical sunscreens are now, the chemicals are found in bloodstream. And I don't know if I want to continue to use a chemical sunscreen if it can penetrate into my blood. So I'm kind of iffy about that. Fortunately, there's a lot of companies out there that are offering a mineral sunscreen, not necessarily tinted, that are, tend to leave you with a white cast. Not too happy about that. I don't mind it on my body, but on the face it looks kind of funny. Anyway, so when Alastin Skincare showed me this, I'm going, oh my gosh. The nice thing about this adjusts to pretty much everybody's skin tone. Who knew, right? So let's get started. As you can see, I've used this quite a bit, and I'm going to pump 2 pumps onto my hand. That's all I'm gonna need. And I'm just gonna apply this onto my skin. And see how beautiful the color is just on its own before it starts, adjusting. It adjusts to your skin color. Again, I don't know how it does that. I just know that it does. And I'm an esthetician, not a chemist. So anyway, here we go. And this is what this looks like. Give it a second. It will turn and blend in to yours, just as it's doing for mine. Pretty darn amazing. It's got a medium coverage, and which is okay. In the past, I've really been loving a heavier coverage, but I'm kind of liking this. I'm not angry, not mad. This gives me a nice glow and coverage without being too heavy. Plus, again, It's sunscreen. Yeah. It's sunscreen. So I'm just putting this on with my fingers, massaging it in or gliding it into the skin. I kind of like to feel the thickness so that I can determine where I have to go and add more or rub more or leave it alone. So yeah, you can see that with this tinted sunscreen, it still leaves a little skin shimmer, natural skin going through it. Now, I'm gonna use this as my foundation, treat it as a foundation and do all the other steps, but you can still see, which, you know, I'm liking. So that has been applied. And since I'm going to treat it like a foundation, my next step is concealer. And I use the Revlon concealer. I've been using this for years. One of two that I really love, and it's the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. And it's in color Fair because my skin is transparent. It's light. So I'm just gonna bring that down here and give me a little lift, little coverage there where I need it, and use it as a little highlighter, and that's all. That's all you need. So place that back where I found it so I can find it again tomorrow. And I am just very quickly rubbing this in, blending this in with my fingers. So some people are saying don't use too much concealer underneath the eyes. Don't go hog wild with it. I kind of, with this look, totally agree. And see how beautiful that concealer melds into the sunscreen right on top. There we go. And I'm just patting that in very quickly, very quickly. Pat, 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 pat. So, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Suzanne. I am a European, German, and now Arizona trained esthetician. I've worked in the beauty industry for a very long time. Yes, really. I've been a makeup artist, done all kinds of things in the beauty world, and have now opened my own skincare studio in Scottsdale, Arizona. If you are ever in town and want to get a facial treatment from me, look me up. www.skinenvyaz.com. You can book your appointment there. So anyway, next step for me would be the eyeshadow primer, which I still am using the Elizabeth Arden Eye Fix. Eye Fix keeps your eyeshadow on and keeps it from creasing. So just a little on my finger. Put it on right here and apply it. I have tried to do a light eyeshadow without a primer. Hot mess, just saying, hot mess. So it doesn't matter how light with the makeup application I go on, I can't skip this step. I just can't. All of a sudden, the eyeshadow, powder, whatever I apply on my lids disappears. It kind of disappears into the crease, and then all of a sudden I have tracking from the eyeliner and mascara all messy up on the lid. Yeah, no, it's just lesson learned. Okay, so as a regular makeup, my powder is next. I'm using for this because I don't want to add any color. I don't want to give this an opportunity to oxidize and turn orange on me because, you never know how things are going to turn out. So I'm going to mediate that by using a translucent powder. This is also by Revlon, Color Stay Translucent, and this is, translucent. 880 is the number on this. And I've been using this line of powder also for years. I have to say I'm pretty heavy-handed with powder, so going and spending a ton of money on a loose powder or a pressed powder that I'm going to go through in a month, I have learned do not like. This powder works just as well, and I think it runs around $10. And Revlon puts out a great product. They've been in business for years. So yeah, so I'm just going to take my little brush and take that pressed powder, press it into my eyelids, give it a moment to set. Doesn't really take long at all. So do not skip this step, because doing this then will help you be able to blend your eyeshadow effortlessly when the time comes. And using this small brush for underneath the eyes is because the large brush does not give me close enough and the detail to get into the corner and really up to the lash line. Okay. All right, now moving over to a larger brush. And again, dipping in, tapping off, and I'm just pressing this powder in. Press, press, press. And the reason why I do this is because if I sweep, then, you know, the powder particles just go, and a lot of it disperses into the air and does not land on the face where I need it to. So, and I don't necessarily always tap the excess off like this. I just, because I'm pressing, I can just press that in. There we go. Oh, got an itch. So, it is almost done. Almost, almost, almost. Okay. All right. Now, if you want to, you can add a little color by using a Revlon or whatever color, a color that, or a powder that has color. See the difference? Translucent with color. You can add that if you wanted to. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna go straight to the rest of my routine. And for that, then would be the brows. And I'm kind of letting my brows grow out and do their thing. They're a little bushier than I've had in the past. And the reason being is I want to learn how to do brow lamination. And for that, I need some brows, and because I want to press them up and have them go up and angled out without me having to use a product that I have been to keep them there. So want to learn that. So I need brows to be able to have that done on as a model, and do it to myself. So yeah, I'm in the process. Anyway, I'm using a brow pencil. Let me tell you what that is. It is Brow Stylist Design Eyebrow Pencil, Blonde, and it's a L'Oreal product. And I'm just very quickly coloring in what I have, starting at the bottom. If you're interested in learning how to do your brows, I have a brow video that I will link below that you can watch and learn a very easy, fail-proof strategy to do your brows. So here we go. Very quickly and easily. Just coloring in what I have. As you can see, they're quite bushier than in the other videos that you've seen me in. So that is the first color, and I'm going to add a little darker tint with another product, which I have no idea what this is because it is worn off. I've used this so much, and it's a darker color. I'm just going to add in the areas of where I am lacking. I also know I have to tint my brows. I am due. Haven't had time. In the next week or so, I'm hoping to have that done. Okay, here we go, brushing that through again as well. And I see I need a Q-tip to clean the space right here. Maybe add a little here, clean there. Brows should look like sisters. They're not necessarily twins. And to be honest with you, sometimes they turn out looking like cousins. Yeah, it's the way it is. So I'm just evening this out, and there you go. Now, the next step for me is a brow pomade. This is from Kim Daddy. This is what it looks like. You have to wet it. It is a, what's it called? It's a brow soap. It's like a pomade. You have to wet it. Here's a little bit of water. And I have a little spoolie that I've bent into shape. And now I'm going to activate it, stir it up, and apply it. And this is what's going to keep my brows in place all day. See? All right, you don't need much at all. Whoops. All right. And then you can press it into place if you want to. Yeah, bushy. Need trimming, needs something. Okay. That is that. Next step would be the eyeshadow. And with that, as I said, I'm going very, very easy, very quick. And I've got an e.l.f. contour palette. And the color is medium, light medium. So I've kind of fallen into this. It's a quad that has two contour colors and two highlighter colors that is pretty easy to use. So I've got my pencil. I'm going into the darker color here, and I'm just gonna go into the crease. Again, as I said, I'm just doing a very, very quick summer makeup job. And I'm just adding some dimension to my eyes with this contour because, you know, what's makeup? It is highlight and contour in different areas of the face to give your skin or your face dimension. Very easily, very quickly done. So that's that. I'm going to, while I have it open, use my angled brush. Then I'm going to do the lighter color and use it as a contour in my face right here, along the nose, forehead, jawline. So, just because I said it's going to be simple and light doesn't mean I'm not going to go through the whole steps. I'm just going to use lighter and lighter colors, maybe not quite as much, maybe not quite as defined. This is definitely not an event makeup. Definitely not, but I still want a little dimension. And with contour, this is what you get. It sure is. You don't need much, especially for a daily makeup. Running around your errands, this is perfect. So, just blend. Make sure you take the time and blend this out into the skin. And as you can see, look, you can't tell that this was not a foundation. You can't tell that this is a tinted sunscreen. It looks fantastic. And I'm going to now take my blush, which has been very loved. I'm almost out, by Chanel. And the color is Mocha. Mocha. I wonder if they still even make this. I'm gonna go find one soon, or look and see. So I'm going to just go over my cheeks with that blush very lightly. I'm gonna go over the tip of my nose and then over my eyes, just to give that a little more color to the contour I put there. And kind of blends it to the high points of my face, just like that. Warms up the face, right? All right, now I've got a, back to the e.l.f. palette. I'm going to dip into the highlight. Let's make it easy for you to see. This one right here. And I'm going to sweep it right here quickly and don't need much. And then I'm going to take my eyeshadow pencil, what am I talking about? Eyeshadow brush, and put a little of that same color right here in the corners. Blend it in. Some underneath the brow like that. I'm going to take my brush, my powder brush, and blend this in. This is called veiling, because we don't want too much color or too much bling. And that's that. Next step is eyeliner. If I can find the pencil, which is right here. This is an Armani brown that I'm just going to very quickly go on the lash line, just like this, and like this. There we go. See how easy that was? Just doing a little wedge. And then I'm going to take the end here and blend this in. I don't want any harsh eyeliner today. I just want it soft. Again, a soft look. All it takes. And let's do the bottom lash line. There we go. I guess we can blend that too. Now I don't go all the way into the corner. I've got hooded eyes, and leaving this light will help open up that eye. Moving on to mascara, which is, good God, you know, when you need reading glasses for everything, it's Rimmel London Volume Colorist Mascara in black. Yeah, when you need reading glasses now for everything, it's hard. But we're almost done. We're almost done. I've been using a lash serum, and I must say it's been working. I will tell you about that in the next week or so. I'm hoping. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have puny lashes. I am a breast cancer survivor, and after chemotherapy, what came back is just puny. So I'd had lash extensions for a while, which I love, but right now I just don't have the time and the energy to go and get them put on and then commit to the constant upkeep. Yeah, it's not for me right now. All right, lipstick. Last step is NYX, the butter, what is it? The butter gloss. And this is Madeline. It is a flesh tone nude. Oh, and of course I just messed up with my mascara. Let it dry and then it'll flick right off. So just a quick gloss. I don't want a big color with this summer look. Okay, so. And a little powder on top. And we're good. And we are good. Well, so everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm glad to be back, and I'll see you in the next video. Love to you all.